the 5-meter walking, talking robotic giraffe. That gives rides. Meet Russell, a 5-meter tall robotic giraffe that's not only a showstopper, it's a walking, talking, ride-providing feat of engineering. With the capacity to transport 30 people, Russell is as fun as he is educational. As a hands-on learning device, Russell is introducing robotics as a fun and accessible experience, particularly for children. Rather than sitting idly through lectures about mechanisms and gears, students can engage with an actual robot, making the experience much more memorable and engaging. But Russell is more than a classroom showstopper. At the Tokyo Institute of Technology, experts are harnessing artificial muscles, 3D printed vertebrae, and a giraffe skull that tips the scales at almost half a kilo to break boundaries in musculoskeletal robotics. They are the breakthroughs needed to create large, complex machines. And Russell is a fine example of nature's design informing technological advances. Whether you're a robotics hobbyist or just a curious student, Russell shows that engineering doesn't have to be boring and unimaginative like the wildlife that inspires it. The Grand Elephant. A monstrous robotic wonder in the center of Nantes. Science fiction enthusiasts might recognize Nantes, France, as the hometown of literary giant Jules Verne, who was born there in 1828. But now, this old city is home to a new, equally inspiring creation, the Grand Elephant, a gigantic robotic creature that inspires awe in everyone who lays eyes on it. Tipping the scales at a whopping 48.4 tons, this engineering masterwork is made up of multiple wood components and is capable of taking tourists on an experience unlike any other. Meet Corio. The world's first hydrogen-powered robotic horse Kawasaki has gone out on a limb with Corio, the world's first hydrogen-powered robotic horse. In the concept stages, Corio is already making waves with its revolutionary design and cutting-edge capabilities. Powered by advanced AI, Corio is able to move its front legs and hind legs separately, making it stable even on rough terrain. Durable and designed to last, it adjusts its stride automatically to the terrain it's traversing, making it perfect for long-distance travel. However, Corio is not only suited for carrying cargo. It's also built to carry individuals at up to 25 kilometers per hour. The makers also wanted to make this giant snake buoyant and functional underwater, giving it an unsettling new level of ability. With its enormous weight, realistic motion, and possibility of underwater use, Titanoboa is a more science fiction film-like creature than any technology. Meet Charlie the robotic monkey with movement. That's the real deal, meet Charlie, the remarkably agile and realistic robotic monkey that is making waves with its impressive mobility. Designed to replicate natural primate movement, Charlie walks on 4 legs but is also able to stand and balance readily on 2 legs. It's more than just a prop job. Charlie can get up after being knocked down, rebalance its center of gravity on slopes, and handle uneven ground with no problem. Its supple spine provides natural fluid turns and leans, giving its movements a surprisingly realistic appearance. What's more astonishing? Charlie was created with the support of the German Aerospace Center, suggesting a day when such robots may explore the moon or other celestial landscapes. From jungle camouflage to lunar travel, Charlie illustrates how far robotics has progressed and where it's going next in bold leaps. Edge Innovations' Dolphin Spirit. The hyper-realistic robotic dolphin revolutionizing marine entertainment. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, China clamped down on importing live animals, a decision that was a significant setback for dolphinariums nationwide. But one of them chose not to fight, but to innovate, going to New Zealand-based technology firm Edge Innovations to find an answer. The outcome? Dolphin Spirit, a fantastically lifelike robotic dolphin that's almost impossible to tell apart from the real thing. Designed with dazzling realism, this cutting-edge wonder replicates the actions and looks of an alive dolphin so convincingly, most can't even distinguish it from reality. With a cost of development of about $60 million, the robotic dolphin may sound pricey, but it's actually cheaper than keeping a live dolphin in the long run. It does away with the requirement of tight control over water temperature, constant training, and animal welfare issues. Better still, the robot can perform for as long as 10 hours on a single battery charge, under an operator's control. This innovation is a turning point in marine entertainment, bringing with it a future where animal acts can persist, without real animals altogether. Kabuto RX-03, the one-man giant robotic beetle. Say hello to the Kabuto RX-03, a wonder of a robotic beetle that's as massive as it is magnificent. What makes it so remarkable isn't so much its size, 11 meters in length and 17 tons in weight, but that it was constructed by a single man. Japanese engineer Hitoshi Takahashi spent 11 years bringing this mechanical giant to life at the age of 60. Not only does Kabuto RX-03 move, but it also gives off smoke, enhancing its dramatic appearance. It can be operated remotely or flown from inside it, making it seem like a movie straight out of science fiction. This work of devotion is a testament to the potential that passion, commitment, and plain obstinacy can inspire. Takahashi did not simply create a machine, he created a legend. Red-crowned crane robot. Where technology meets nature in flight started in 2016, beetle technology has been at the forefront of biomimetic engineering, developing flying robots that imitate birds' elegant flight. Among their impressive works is a robotic red-crowned crane with lifelike wings that flap exactly like their biological counterparts. Earlier this year, the firm created a robotic seagull that could fly for 10 minutes. Now they're adding to their range with even more sophisticated designs, such as this dramatic crane-like model. The bird-like robots might look unconventional in the air, but their potential is far from it. They could be an essential tool in observing bird behavior, driving biomimetic innovation, and even shaping the development of airborne robots in the future. Nature may have had its influence on the design, but technology is pushing it to new extents. Xfly Bird, the nature-inspired flying robot. That's turning heads. Xfly is a game-changing flying robot that looks to birds and insects for inspiration. With Xfly, the world gets its first-ever such robot that seamlessly merges an intricate wing-flapping mechanism with a state-of-the-art sensor and gyroscope system. With remarkably stable flight, impervious to its own wing movements, Xfly is the future of flying robots here and now. No matter if you're taking it indoors or outdoors, control is intuitive and smooth. One can fly Xfly with one hand using a remote or smartphone. It can remain airborne on a single charge for 12 minutes, travel at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour, and travel a distance of 100 meters. Its realistic motion and state-of-the-art capabilities have even impressed the French Army. But you don't have to have a government contract to own one. Xfly is open to the public at just $135, a taste of the future in toy form. Mondo Spider, the head-turning, emission-free walking machine. The Mondo Spider is a unique robot that has fascinated onlookers with its surreal yet captivating movements. Its most recognizable feature? A mechanical leg assembly constructed with the clan linkage, an interesting mechanism that combines the principles of walking robots and wheeled vehicles with steerable axles. The first Mondo Spider was made of wood, but that did not last very long. It eventually became a stronger, steel-bodied creature, with continuous developments driving it forward. Perhaps its most significant improvement was a change to battery power, making it not only a spectacle, but also eco-friendly.